Hello, it's good to see you again. Have you ever had someone to listen at you talk and you tell them what you're going to do, what your ideas are, how you're going to do it, when you're going to do it, how much money you're going to make, and they're going to be like, oh yeah, whatever. You're always saying that. And they really don't take you seriously. Well, I'm going to give you 5 points on how to make people take you seriously. We're going to talk about that right now. I always talk about Michael Jordan, Steve Jobs, Warren Buffett, Bezos, Jeff Bezos, all of these individuals that are millionaires, billionaires. How did they make people take them seriously? They did these 5 steps, and here they are. I was a CEO of a travel line company that provided travel, cruises, airlines, all of that. The number one way you make someone take you seriously is you solve a problem. And I solve the problem of people trying to figure out which cruise line, what dates to take, which cabins to set yourself up in, which flights to take, which ones are the better flights, what's the best time of year to travel, fly, or whatever. What problem am I solving? How am I making it easier for that person? It's always good to know that you're solving a problem for someone. Like me, I was always helping someone plan that vacation. They've been saving up for a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. They're getting ready, taking their kids, taking their family, maybe taking themselves, husband and wife, it doesn't matter. I solved the problem and made it easier for them to transition from their house to the airline, to the cruise ship, to the train, taking a car ride, which I love driving the countryside, so it doesn't matter, but it's always good to solve a problem. Number two, you got to start from the bottom down and work your way up to the top. In other words, you got to get down and dirty. And what do I mean by that? I don't mean literally dirty. I mean, you've got to get down into the trenches and learn what you need to learn to work your way up. Here's what I mean. I worked with my mom and dad at a barbecue restaurant. And when I first went there, all I did was took orders on the front. Went to the back and I say, well, how y'all smoke that meat? Took me to the pit, showed me how to smoke the meat, showed me how to set the wood, showed me how to set the wood so it would breathe while it's smoking, showed me how to light the wood, he showed me how to make the barbecue sauce, he showed me how to do the whole 10 yards of running the operation after a while. That's down and dirty, getting into the, it's always good to work your way bottom from the top and get down into the trenches, because it might come a day where whatever product say screen printing, right? That person might not show up. Then what you gonna do? You don't know how to screen print, but if you got down and dirty and work your way from the bottom up, guess what? You know how to screen print, you know how to mix the colors, you know how to lay it on the screen, you know how to repair the screen if you have to. That's down and dirty. So whatever your product is, you learn it. You know the ins and outs of it. You make sure you know how long it takes to make it work. So if anybody don't show up for work, voila, guess what? You're going to slide right in and make sure it's done, because what? The number one thing is you want to solve a problem, you want to make that customer happy. You've got to have a good reputation. Wherever you go, you've got to want people talking good about everything you do. Everywhere you go, making friends with people, doing things for people, helping other people out. Even me, when I go out into an elevator and see the people in the elevator clean the elevator, there's nothing wrong with speaking, it's free. So I speak to them, ask them how are their day, or how have their day been going. What's your reputation? How is your reputation good? Do people talk good about you? Or do people always talk behind your back because you did something wrong, you talk to somebody back? Or treat people like you want to be treated. That's a good reputation. It's always good to know that people are talking good about you. Everywhere you go, everything you do, how you do it, you're always smiling. You make a person feel good about themselves. I want to have a good reputation with my attorneys, with my accountants, with my graphic artists, my legal aid for the copyrights and the trademarks and the patents and things like that. I want to have a good reputation. When I text them or write them or email them, they're going to immediately, within the same day, email me back. They're not going to say, oh, I'll get to her in 3 or 4 days. They're going to call Kathy and say, hey, Kathy, what's up? What you need? That's what you want, a good reputation. Show people you're making money. People follow people that's making money. You're working on something, you've been working on something for 5 years, and you haven't made a dime, guess what? People not going to follow you. People not going to believe you. They're going to think, well, whatever, she's not making no money because she's still here with me. How you know you're making money? Whatever you decide to produce as a product, you always know what the end is going to look like before you even begin. Before you complete the whole process, what I always talk about, the process, always know you're going to make some money off of it. People love to follow people that's making money. Why? Because they feel like if they follow you, they're going to start making some money somewhere down the line. Because they're going to feed into you. Remember, you want to be credible? They're going to burn themselves out with you, learn everything they know from you. Whether it's cameras, whether it's business plans, whether it's marketing, whether it's social media management, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Show that you're making money. And being with Braden Brand, every product we work ourselves into, or we're working on, we're manufacturing, we're producing eyelashes, makeup, we're producing hair. Now we're doing microlinks. We're producing microlinks. We produce activewear, the Unity Greek Boutique, activewear for Greek organizations. I produce Burns barbecue sauce and the smoked meats. And I'm producing now, by the third end of this quarter, I'm going to be producing the t-shirts and caps for Burns barbecue sauce. Why? All of it makes money. You want to make sure whatever you do, you make sure you research it. You find out how much money can be made off this product. And guess what? Once again, you are solving a problem for somebody. The next one, now I have a couple of bonus ones I'm going to give you too. So you stay tuned. Real opinions has to be backed by facts. Now here's case in point. A lady come in, she needs to know how many slabs of ribs she would need for 6 people. Well, here's what I said. I think the ribs are very good. They're very tender. How much do each person eat? Now, there are 16 pieces of rib per slab. So you have to think about how much each person is gonna eat, whether it's gonna be an adult, a child, a mid-child, or whatever. How much are they gonna eat? Then you'll know how many slabs you need to buy. 1, 2, or 3. Always back everything you doing up with facts. It doesn't matter what it is. How many washes can you get out of a printed shirt when it's silk screen? You gotta know this. You have to know this. When you're in the health food department, lady always said, the health food instructor always said, you need to know this. You need to know your facts before you get started. And then, ask for responsibility. Don't be lazy about it. Now, ask for responsibility. That's what's important. The credible people you are working with love when a person who's working with them asks for responsibility. That shows that you are very serious about what you're doing. Why? You want people to take you serious. So ask people, can you do it? Can you? I asked my dad, can I make the barbecue sauce? Can I light the pit? Can I put the meat on the pit? Can I open the pit? Well, I didn't want to open the pit because the lids were too heavy. Can I prepare the food? Can I go up there and sell the food? Can I meet with the suppliers and the vendors? Guess what he said? Yes, 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 yes. Because why? I ask for the responsibility. Deliver and keep your word. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Don't let a person say that you're a no-show all the time. You're always late. You're always this. You always have an excuse. Deliver whatever you say you're going to do and keep your word. If something is going wrong, call me and let them know. Having an issue right here, but hey, I'll be there 30 minutes late. I apologize. Keep your word and still deliver the product. It's important for them to know that you are very serious about what you're doing. Always deliver and keep your word. The most important thing, here's my bonus here. The most important thing that you want somebody to take you serious is show up early, stay late. That's what's important. Show up early and stay late. When I used to work for Kentucky Fried Chicken, guess what? We have to be there at 8 o'clock. I get there like 7:15, 7:20. We have to stay late to clean the cookers or prepare for the next day. I'm staying late. Guess what? After a while, I was just a head cashier. After a while, guess what? They wanted me to become a manager of the store. Why? Because I showed up and I stayed late. I asked for responsibility. I gave my opinion. I backed it up with facts. I got down and dirty. And I worked my way up to the top. And I always solved a problem. That's what's important. That's what's going to make people take you serious. Next episode is a business series. Have about 4 different episodes coming up. Forgot what it is. But stay with me. I'm telling you, it's going to be a good one. Enjoy yourself. No matter what you do, I always say, enjoy yourself. I'll see you in the next episode.